The Great War, Legendary Fighters, 4, Allies. It has been 6 months since Destructor appeared and brought with him the full brunt of the time disruption. Many powerful beings and forces from across time and space over eons had all came back at once. Because of the overwhelming different forces in the universe and the dimensions, the Androsican Empire could no longer sustain control of governing the universe, and thus it was lost. At the Golden City of Androsica, on planet Utopia, the leaders of Androsica discuss current state of affairs. Herald, 1,000 years of rule gone, gone in one blow. He palms his face. David, my lady, we have been in contact with our Sudamatran counterparts, and they pledge their assistance in helping fight the great evils that have come about. Diana just was staring in space. Ricardo Guardian. As we note, many have answered the call of the bank run by the return of King John Royal. My fellow guardian, King Dean, has made a counter call of the insurance to keep the bank run at bay. I will personally go and lend my strength to him. Kalash, I will stay with you, my lord of lords. I will lend my strength in helping you destroy the evils in the universe and the dimensions. Princeton, I just want to express my thanks to Mark Ubi, who has red hair, tall, slender, and a good build, who is the maker of the drones that protect me. I thank him even now for staying by my side still after many have left since our empire fell. They all cheered and clapped their hands. Then Mark said, "Thank you, my lord. I'm humbled. I live to serve you all." Then Diana finally spoke and said, "Yes, thank you all for your input." Then she started to look grim. "You're right, Princeton. Many have left us, including him." Diana was Diana was remembering her longtime protector, Barbara Baha, who had left after he spent the whole of the 1,000 years by her side. He was the most loyal officer to have ever lived. He was the model officer for all officers. He was tasked by LaFleur Jr. to protect Diana forever, as he did. During her early years of traveling, she began to fall in love with him. However, Barbara was too committed to his duty to her to follow his own heart, so the two never got close during her travels across the universe during the 1,000-year reign. 5 months earlier, Barbara turned in his resignation as he felt a new moral duty to the bank run call, for he was a Baja bank run. Diana didn't take the news well as she went from being the Empress of the Universe to literally on her knees, pleading for Barbara to stay. Diana, now crying, "Please, please, please stay. Don't do this. Why are you leaving me? Forget Empire. Why are you leaving me?" Barbara, it is because it has been an honor to serve you, my lady, but it is because of the Empire is gone that I do this. I'm a banker, and now it is time for us to stand I will ensure your safety in. Then he was cut off. Diana, cutting him off. Bullshit. Banker on time? You let an old geezer take the place of me? Referring to King Roy. At least you haven't gone back to KGM Bean. Walking back and forth angrily, pointing at Barbara. If you walk out of this door and leave Utopia, don't you ever come back to face me again. Barbara, looking down, sad but determined, but not deterred. May God be with you, my lady. Farewell. As Barbara left, Diana fell on the floor and wept bitterly. David and the others, at the time, had to come and comfort her before the golden goddess could come out of her in the despair. Back to the meeting, the leaders were waiting on the elders and other allies, who had also now appeared to discuss the way forward in defeating the great evils that have came, like Damien, the Prince of Darkness, and Gajin Breakthrough Prime, the great leader of the Breakthrough, and the returning John Bipple, who has got some Samaritan, Sudmachan's son, and his forces to help to fight perfection. Clifton, who was a part of the Kersner era, had come as well to provide aid. Dr. Avo and his granddaughter Star 8 had come to put Cyrus back in check. The Alive clan, who had now served with Bipple, also came, along with other elders, troops, such as John Rowe and Sherman Breakthrough. And the Alive clan was led by Placiello Alive, and the other Alive members were Shara Alive and Carter Alive. Okay, Breakthrough Prime. I thank you all for hosting us. This is the worst event to have ever happened in the universe. It seems that there is no end in sight. Then John, yes, there's John Bipple now. Yes, I can't seem to get rest and peace if this time disruption continues. Clifton, indeed, it is time. It is too much. Stay, yes, but as long as we are all here, we shall make the most of this situation. Diana, it's good to see another female leader here besides me. They both laugh. As you all are aware, our other insurance allies are keeping the bank run at bay in that war. We are facing the greatest war, the greatest evils of all the eons, have joined forces and we still don't know what the prince is up to. David, yes. Having faced him before, I know he has some scheme in place. Breakthrough Brian. We don't know what or who he has with him, but great is he that is in us than be with them all. Amen. Princeton. Currently, in the universe, the Eye of Batalicon and the Builderon have begun to mobilize. Deltor and the Closet True have begun to move the Hunt, Medel, and Alexis forces. David and Samaritan had reached out to Delator to get him to help us. David, we have secured his help. So far, 30% of his forces. College, this is good. Dr. Avo, in the dimensions, Cyrus, Damien, Perfection, are on the move. They seem to have split apart. Prince is still missing. Diana, KGMP wasn't able to unite them under his will. This is good news. Placido alive. Now we can split up with all our allies and friends and beat them one by one. John, Blas, you impress me. Now we know the situation. Let's decide the teams and go after these guys. So it was decided that the teams will be Blas, Star, and Carter, along with some of the Sudi marching troops, notably the Chaldeans, against the Bilderun, Tatavo and Star A, and Sherman Bayfuan against Cyrus, Clifton and Bayfu Prime against Damien, John Bipple, Samaritan, and John Rowe against Perfection, and David, Diana, Princeton, Mark, Harold, and College against KGMB. Although they had all the dark forces covered, the Allied forces still didn't know where the Prince of Darkness was nor what he was truly up to.